What is up, you guys? As promised, as soon as the information is available to you, to me, it becomes available to you. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. Yes, we're talking about the Clash Royale Balancing Update, and we're going to go through the changes. Does this mean an actual real update is in the works and coming soon? I can neither confirm nor deny that, but we will go ahead and get into these changes right here as we talk about the Giant. Now, I did call this one. I did say in recent live streams that I predicted the Giant would see a damage decrease of 6%. I missed the mark, unfortunately. It turns out it's 5%. If you guys want to go ahead and hit thumbs down on the video for that, I do understand. I was way off, completely off base on that one. The actual final value, a 5% decrease. So is this enough to decrease the popularity of the Giant? It seems to me like a small number. I figure it could have been 6%, maybe even 9%. But again, like everything else, we have to wait and see if that simple, small damage reduction makes a big difference in the way and the amount the Giant is being used. All right, moving right along, rage spells and rage spells in general, you'll see what I'm talking about, are seeing a decrease. Now, the elixir cost of the rage spell itself reduced to only 2. Now that's huge. A 2 elixir rage spell, that right there could be a big deal in and of itself. But like other changes, it comes at a cost, and that cost is the effectiveness of the rage spell is going to be slightly less powerful. So whereas it was 40% before, it's dropped down to 30%. So a 10% decrease in the rage effect, but also the length of that rage spell is decreasing by 2 seconds. So it's going to be a much shorter term spell. I like this idea, and I feel like it is going to make it more popular. Is it going to be OP at 2 elixir for a rage spell? I don't know. Again, gotta wait until we see it in action. Now, what exactly did I mean by rage spells in general? Well, the other unit that uses a rage spell or carries one with him, the Lumberjack, so his rage effects also decreased to 30%. So you're seeing the rage spell across the board everywhere it's being used, whether it's being cast as a spell or consumed. I guess technically it's not being consumed. I mean, he does drink some of it, but he saves most of it to spill on the battlefield. So the rest of it that spills on the battlefield gives a 30% rage effect. And again, the duration of that rage is going to be decreased by the same 2 seconds. Now, I do feel like this is right in line with what needed to happen. The Lumberjack was a bit OP. He was definitely super powerful in his current form, and this probably should make him a little bit less useful, and hopefully we will see slightly less usage of the Lumberjack, because although the rage spell itself has seen that elixir decrease, the Lumberjack still costs the same. Now, next up is the mirror. Check this one out. It now mirrors cards 1 level higher than its own level, so get ready for the clickbait spam YouTube videos. Level 6 legendary, they're going to be all over the place. You know it's going to happen. Yes, the mirror card, so the maximum level mirror card will indeed create a level 6 legendary, and this right here, I feel like the mirror needed something. It needed some sort of buff, but this is a big step up. I mean, 1 level higher than the card itself. Could definitely leave the potential for some major double rocket damage. Think about double fireball. Think about dropping that fireball, say, on a hut of some sort, and then coming right back with your next fireball. You're ready for those 3 musketeers or whatever comes down. I really like the idea of the mirror along with the fireball together, or anything else. So again, letting you guys decide how to use it and whether or not it's going to be an effective change. I like the idea. I am excited to try to work the mirror into my decks. Now, I've never been a fan of carrying a ton of range damage spells like rocket, fireball, lightning, arrows, zap. It's like these guys kind of abuse it, these troll decks where they're just doing direct damage. This right here is a buff to the lightning spell that doesn't increase that amount of damage, but does make it more useful. A half-second stun. I like this. I think this is probably a good idea. The lightning spell, pretty much one of the most underused cards in the game. Now it's got a stun, a half-second stun. I don't know, it's still a very expensive card, but people are probably going to find out amazing ways to use the lightning spell with this stun. So, as always, looking forward to see the way that you guys work this into your deck and your Clash Royale strategy. And get ready for it, you guys. Here it comes. Hashtag love the log. Yes, the log, and this could be huge. Now knocks back all ground troops. Now, that doesn't seem like a big deal at first. No, actually it does. It does seem like a big deal. That's a big deal. That's significant. That's huge. It's going to knock back P.E.K.K.A. It's going to knock back the Golem. Man, think about a mirrored log, what it can do. The log already so effective at stopping barbarians, even especially a lumberjack coming at you or a hog rider. Cannot wait to see. Hashtag love the log. They just keep buffing this guy over and over and over again. And maybe now finally he will truly be useful. I've been of the opinion that the log has not lived up to his legendary name yet. Maybe now he finally will. Or it. Or she. I don't know. Is the log gender neutral? No, the log isn't a person. It's a thing. Anyway, okay, the log. It's just the log. Moving on. So that's about it. There is a very slight change to the bomber, just a 2% increase, decrease here or there. I feel like that one is not so much balancing as it is just ticky-tack working out exactly what will down a bomber and what the bomber will take out. So, but that is going to wrap it up for the balance changes coming. Now, you guys, what does this mean? What does it mean? Does it mean there's an update coming? What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Will we see a new update soon? You know that we are all looking forward to this promised change in tournaments and the promised change in making legendary cards more obtainable. And you guys also know that if you are subscribed, if you stay tuned to this channel, that you are absolutely guaranteed the earliest possible sneak peek and update information, and of course, the biggest and probably most frequent tournaments in Clash Royale, all coming to you right here. So as always, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around all the way to the end of this episode. Let me know what you're expecting, what you hope, what you want to see coming to Clash Royale. Have a fantastic rest of your day. If you get a chance, stop by my live stream later on and get your chance at thousands of free gems in the form of iTunes and Google Play gift cards. Hashtag GalaFam. Love you all and see you tomorrow with more full attacks.
Galley Dog, thousands of gems. I'll take your thousands of gems. Come on.